Hi and welcome to my top 5 favorite movies list. Okay, my top 5 is basically alive. It changes sometimes, but there are some constants like the 1, 2, 3 places, they rarely change. But the 4th and the 5th place, they tend to change sometimes if I see something new and I really like it. But yeah, let's begin. Number 5 is Hereditary. This is the only movie that has affected me deeply in 20 years. The Ring had the same effect to me, and the first time I saw this with my friend, I was very terrified after watching this. And when he went home, of course I was left alone and I felt scared for a few hours. And I haven't felt that in a long time after watching a movie. So that was kind of an unpleasant and nice feeling. It's hard to explain, but this movie has a very good plot. The acting is brilliant. Toni Collette is so good, and the son is so good too. And the directing, the filmography, Ari Aster makes long shots. I love it. And it's not a jump scares horror movie. It's more of an building an atmosphere. And I kinda like more these kind of horrors than I do like jump scares, but I actually love both of them. But yeah, number 5. And number 4 we have Midsommer. I actually have in plastic Midsommer director's cut. It has the both versions. This version is the Nordic version, and I think the picture quality was even a little bad. But this movie, they advertised it that it's an horror movie, but to me, as I went to the movies and I was expecting a horror movie. So after seeing it the movies, I thought it was a piece of shit movie. After maybe 6 months, I commented on Facebook about this movie that I hated it, and someone said that you should try it again. Okay, and I watched this again, and wow, it opened so much differently. There is much symbolism in this movie. This movie is this is a breakup movie, and this is also a journey from depression to a healthy family and surrounding by people who love you. Because in the beginning of this movie, Danny has a bad family. They only take advantage of her, especially her sister, and after what she does to them, it's horrible. But it's a journey about the Danny's recovery from that state to a new beautiful state of mind. And I love this. I have seen this, I don't know, 5 times, and we watched this with my mom last Christmas. Not so Christmas movie, but she also loved this. Number 3 is Oldboy, a South Korean movie. Oldboy. Chan-wook Park's fantastic direction, and Minjik Choi is so good in this. There's some funny scenes that I don't actually understand, or some little scenes in here, but I can overlook them because this has so good filmography, and the soundtrack is fantastic, and the acting, the casting, it's so good, and the scenes are brilliant, and yeah, it has that twist ending too. And yeah, I love all of this Vengeance trilogy, but actually I have seen more times the Lady Vengeance, but still this is my favorite. And actually this movie got me into Asian movies and anime. And in place number 2 we have Back to the Future, the first one. I remember it was 1989, I was 9 years old, and the second one was at the theaters, but I hadn't seen the first one. So came the winter holiday and we rented the first one on VHS, and I watched it 2 times in a row, and the third time the second day, and it just hit me so good. And this has sci-fi, this has time travel. I love sci-fi and time travel. Sci-fi is my favorite genre. And the acting is so good. I think it's perfect for this movie. And the plot and everything. The soundtrack. I have no complaining about this. None of it. It's 5 out of 5 movie. And it's my second favorite movie. And I also, of course, love the second and the third one, but if I had to choose, it's the first, then the second, then the third one. But the first one is such a joy to me. It is now, and I believe it will be forever. And the number 1 film in my top 5 list is, of course, Alien. I love everything about this movie. I have the 4K version, of course I have the Blu-ray, and I have the DVD version of this. And this is just a brilliant and perfect movie. It starts slowly. In the beginning it's purely science fiction movie. They go to the planet and they find the spacecraft and the space jockey and the eggs. There's a little jump scares there too, but still it's an sci-fi. Then it evolves as a horror movie, and it's a good, and I love all the spacecraft, the interiors, and the big bad, the xenomorph. It's so beautiful, and it might be the perfect organism, like as said in the movie. But yeah, I think this will be my number 1 forever. This is really hard to top. Really hard to top. And yeah, that was my top 5 movies. And what's your top 5 looking? You can comment on the comment section, and if you like this video, hit the like button, why not subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Okay, bye bye. Bye.